The Gabby Petito case, when the perfect life wasn't real. She was smiling in every photo, she was traveling the country in a van, and millions of people believed she was living the dream. But behind the filters, the captions, and the carefully framed videos, Gabby Petito was disappearing long before anyone reported her missing. This is not just the story of how Gabby died. It's the story of the warning signs we missed, the system that hesitated, and the lessons we can no longer afford to ignore. Gabrielle Gabby Petito was born in 1999. She was creative, kind, and deeply sensitive. Friends described her as someone who wanted peace, connection, and love. Like many young people, she dreamed of turning her life into a story worth telling. In 2021, Gabby and her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, set out on a cross-country road trip, documenting their journey on social media. To the outside world, it looked perfect. And that's the first lesson of this story. What we see online is rarely the full truth. Van life is often romanticized: freedom, adventure, love on the open road. But living in a small space with another person, without privacy or escape, can amplify tension. Friends would later reveal that Gabby and Brian's relationship was unstable, arguments were common, emotions escalated quickly. Yet none of this was visible online. Because social media doesn't reward honesty, it rewards perfection. And sometimes, that illusion becomes dangerous. On August 12, 2021, police in Moab, Utah responded to a report of a domestic dispute. What they captured would later be watched millions of times. Gabby is crying, apologizing, taking responsibility. Brian is calm, composed, in control. Police separated them for the night, but no charges were filed. This moment became one of the most debated aspects of the case. Because it raises a hard truth. Emotional abuse doesn't always look violent. Fear doesn't always shout, sometimes it apologizes. In the footage, Gabby blames herself repeatedly. She worries about Brian's well-being more than her own. These are not random behaviors, they are common in people experiencing emotional control. And this leads to another lesson. When someone minimizes themselves to protect someone else, it should never be ignored. No one here is blamed, but the moment shows how easily distress can be misunderstood. On August 27, 2021, Gabby was last seen in Grand Teton National Park. After that, nothing. No calls, no messages, no social media posts. Then, on September 1st, Brian Laundrie returned to Florida alone, driving Gabby's van. He didn't explain her absence, he didn't contact her family, he didn't report her missing. And when Gabby's parents reached out, there was only silence. Silence became one of the most painful elements of this case. Because silence doesn't just protect legal rights, it can delay truth, deepen suffering, and erase time that can never be recovered. Another lesson emerges here. Silence during a crisis often protects the wrong person. On September 11th, Gabby Petito was officially reported missing. Within hours, the case went viral. Social media became a massive search engine. Strangers analyzed footage, maps, and timelines. This case showed the power and danger of online attention. It helped find answers, but it also raised a difficult question. Why do some missing people get urgency while others don't? Gabby's story forced a national conversation about whose lives receive attention and whose don't. A travel YouTube couple reviewing their footage made a terrifying discovery. They had unknowingly recorded Gabby's van parked in Grand Teton National Park. The timeline matched her disappearance. Search teams moved in. Days later, they found Gabby's body. On September 19, 2021, authorities confirmed Gabby Petito's death. The cause, manual strangulation, the ruling homicide. This confirmed what many feared, but it also reinforced a devastating truth. Abuse often escalates quietly until it's irreversible. As the world searched for Gabby, Brian Laundrie vanished. For weeks, law enforcement searched the Florida wilderness. Public frustration grew, questions intensified. Why wasn't he monitored earlier? Why was there time to disappear? The case exposed how easily critical moments can be lost. On October 20, 2021, Brian Laundrie's remains were found. Nearby, a notebook contained a confession. Brian admitted to killing Gabby, claiming it was an act of mercy. Authorities confirmed he died by suicide. There would be no trial. No courtroom justice. No answers to challenge. Gabby's family turned their grief into purpose, creating the Gabby Petito Foundation to help victims of domestic violence and missing persons. Her name became a reminder, not just of loss, but of responsibility. Gabby Petito's case teaches us hard truths. Social media can hide suffering. Emotional abuse is real and dangerous. Warning signs deserve action. Silence can cost lives. Every missing person deserves urgency. Listening can save someone. This story should not be remembered only as a crime. It should be remembered as a lesson. If this story made you think differently about relationships, warning signs, or the lives we see online, share this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more true crime documentaries that go beyond the headlines. Because awareness saves lives, and remembering Gabby Petito matters.